Vehicle theft is massively on the rise. My name's Ardil and today's video is all about the Urban Defender 110. We're talking all about vehicle security. Today we're mostly going to be focusing on something called the Ghost Immobiliser, which I'll run through when I jump in the car, but I'll also be going through a couple of other things that I recommend when securing a vehicle a bit later on in today's video, so stay tuned guys. So obviously with the amount of vehicle crime that is going on at the moment, and especially on these new Defenders, especially like this one, the Urban Defender looks absolutely incredible. It's really important that you take into consideration security on the vehicle. So first of all, I'm going to be going through Ghost, how it works, and then I'll be going through a couple of other things that I normally recommend and I do myself on my own vehicles for securing them and making sure they stay in my possession. So what we've got on this car is what's called the Ghost Immobiliser, and what that in essence means is it's an immobilization system that stops a vehicle from being stolen. How does the system work? So let's go through this. So when the car obviously comes in, Ghost has obviously been installed now, I put my foot on the brake and I press start. Car does start, and then as soon as I engage drive to drive away, car dies. Doesn't matter how many times I try and start this car, it now in essence will start and die every single time. So what we're going to be doing is now just going through and resetting the system. And now what I'm going to be doing is actually starting the car. So in essence, you've seen it being immobilized. That's how it works. It starts the car and we do an immobilization cut on the vehicle. So what that basically means is the fact that it will do what's called a gearbox lock. So the car starts, as soon as you engage gear, it will then cut out. So all you do when you want to start the car is you put your foot on the brake and start the car. And then what you do is on the, there's multiple buttons around the car. We don't go through buttons in videos, but I'm going to enter a code, and what happens is I get my two flashes back to me saying I've got my password correct, and now I'm good to drive and go into and drive the car. So literally as easy as that. And there is also a service mode button, so when you take it back into Land Rover, when you take it back into Urban, or whoever you take the car back to, you can actually put it in service mode, which means that anyone can jump in the car and use it. And there's override things to help you stay protected when obviously that is, but you don't need to be giving your code out. There is a service mode. We actually go through, when we do a handover, a full procedure of everything you need to know about the Ghost, and that is properly handed over professionally and very detailed as well. Really, it's as easy as that in terms of using the car day to day. Very, very simple, very easy to use, and you've got that extra peace of mind that only you know your unique code, and it's factory buttons, there's nothing on display at all, and that is why it is a really cool little upgrade, and I have these on all my cars as well. However, there are a couple of other things that I normally partner alongside this. So Ghost is a really cool, important thing. Then I normally partner over with a tracker, because that vehicle can also still be low loaded, taken away, and then you've got a tracking platform which normally has what's called an ADR tag, and what that basically means is you'll get notified by either a phone call, text message, or pop notification on your phone to say vehicle is moving without your tag present. So tracking is really, really important as well. Then we've also added on the ThinkWare dash cam as well. So dash cams are really important because it also works not only protecting you when you're driving from those idiots that are on the road, but also what you actually get is parking mode recording as well. So it's recording when the vehicle's parked, in essence working like CCTV around the car. So they're kind of the three things I normally add on to the car in terms of an install. And now there's a couple of other things that are kind of extras to add on to that. One is the baseball bat steering lock. I've never been a fan of the horrible yellow and orange locks that you get. First of all, they're an absolute faff to put on. Secondly, they look flipping ugly, and I've never ever put one on a car. I've always thought of, yes, I probably do with one in some areas, but I never wanted to put one on my car, and it always stopped me from buying it. But recently I've actually come across a new design of a baseball bat steering lock, and you can actually see that on our website, but also you can come in store and pick up one as well. But really, really popular thing. They're not too much money, and basically it looks like a baseball bat, and it just clicks on and it unbolts off. Really easy to use. It's not quite as strong as other ones, but it's still a visual deterrent. And obviously the tracker, the dash cam's slightly visible, but the tracker and Ghost are invisible products. Nobody knows it's on there, so having a visual guide like that as a physical deterrent really does help as well. Plus they look really cool and you can color match them to the car. So that's the baseball bat steering lock. Then when I get home, I put my keys in a Faraday box. Again, really, really important, but you also remember, use one that's actually really decent. I use something called Key Protect Pro. We've got a discount code on our website if you want to go check that out as well, but we also do them in store as well. So that's a Faraday box. I chuck my keys in. First of all, I remember where my keys are. Secondly, I've got no one can basically clone that key while it's in that box, which is really, again, very important. Last thing is then some form of visual again. So bollards is what I use myself. So if you've got gates or bollards, something visual at the front of your property to secure it as well. So these I use a company called Bollard Security for. I've also got a discount code and partnered up with them. They've done my bollards here at my unit. They've also done my bollards at home as well. So if you're interested in having vehicle security, make sure ideally you do all of the above, and that is the perfect way to secure your vehicle. It might seem a little bit crazy, a little bit over the top. However, you worked very hard to earn a car like this Urban Defender. Make sure you are protecting your assets. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Not only learned a little bit more about the Ghost Immobiliser, but also learned a little bit more about some of the other things that I use personally to secure my vehicles. We hear these horror stories all the time, near enough every single day, where people have their vehicles stolen, and we don't want it anymore. So make sure you act now, get your products, get your stuff all sorted ahead of time, get your vehicle secured, and have it done professionally as well. So we're based in Cambridge, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. But also go check out the website because we've got loads of different stuff listed on there as well. See you on the next one.